abusi amanfo bebre keka say wo matin sembi na kamia ye say the president of our land John Dramani Mahama opeso ye sete no odi esim esan say ye nyina ye wa ha na 2024 wo ye ne campaign enwuma a wo to ye de na 24 hours economy yes 25 ukwo ba bia na ehun flag say de etwa wani so ani de enim ne say nka Mahama abai de 24 hour economy eni edi ye adwuma ba ye tete say 24 hour economy e be din say beba Chris boyemu e de na ekoso.
Okay, so 24-hour economy secretariat now will hold a press conference prior to the launch of the 24-hour economy agenda. Now, NDC, their flagship manifesto campaign, the only campaign, men can say. It's the presidential advisor on 24-hour economy, no, or state. Say a very difficult journey for the NDC government. Okay,
so bodwe mwame. Abusia there is a video to this. Yenhwe video no emra yeba yebeto aso.
You cannot build an economy, build a private sector with 36% interest rate. It's not going to happen. You may deceive yourself, but it won't happen. And nor can you build an investor-friendly private sector response if the tenor of your loans is 12 months or 24 months. You're looking for patient growth capital that allows for expansion, and that allows for capacity utilization, and that allows for local content, raw materials. And then you cannot create an environment where you increase output through crop yields, better on-farm maintenance. If the rain period, particularly in the savannah and the northern section, is only a few months in the year, and sometimes because of climate change, it doesn't come at all. So you have drought. In fact, as I'm speaking now, there are droughts in certain parts of the country. So your only countervailing measure is to have water. So you provide land, water, connectivity, because without connectivity, you cannot communicate, you cannot move data at a fast pace, and energy. So if you have all these components, then the private sector feels very comfortable to invest.
Abusiansem no na yede ato hode amaye no na chese ye kiremu de a 24-hour economy no enyem kragro say adwuma wo ho pa wo se wo mo eye Chris, that is it, right?
Yeah.
Intense o chema adwuma wo ndo munye bi ma na.
Oh, yeah, the omobeye. I mean, okay. They are yet to launch the 24-hour economy. So prior to the launching, no more a press conference or 24-hour economy secretariat. No. Now, said no obubono. I'll say we can't have a private sector economy. I mean, an economy that is filled with more private sector enterprises and our companies with a 37% interest rate. And obubo so baby with the fact that you want to rely so much on local raw materials and also so no, we have challenges kakra ewo honum obubo so enti 24-hour economy ni there we know say ebeba but said they all can there are some adversaries, there are some maybe a betimi a 24-hour economy no. I mean, there are so many projects the government will come and launch it. Yes, your launch is but we won't see anything. The betimi from the past government, one district, one dam, yebekona dam na 1D, 1F, and also so yes, we were more back up almost say agenda 111 as at now. The majority is saying say hospital no back up yes, no crying to me as at now. And yes, lunch and the ebeba so all right, but as to say ebeye adwuma no. And no going forward, no, we all Ghanaians will see if indeed 24-hour economy never run Ghana.
Okay, but based on what okay can do, not just say most of the governments, they bring policies that they've not even done research about. Because untimi me can't me say basic school abrekra unye findings unye research say o asase constructor obeye architect obeye obi biama. So does it mean that they've always been taking Ghanaians like for a food so without any research being done into the policies they sell to us?
Well, you could see we have a presidential advisor on 24-hour economy, and he was the one that was speaking. There are so many researchers, untimi all of a sudden during your campaign time, na why your research akusia say trying ube Ghanaians. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because even if it is a projector, you have to do a pilot programmer. You can't do it whilst you are in opposition. Okay. Do you understand? Unless overpower, let's say there's a pilot phase be obeya ama mwanga samoa say okay, then we can go ahead with it. Do you understand? And see, yes, when you are campaigning, you tend to say a whole lot of things to Ghanaians. Then overpower na implementation is also, you see how best you can do it. When you can say cathedral, I mean, we all thought, say, I'm best sorry, I basically dying, say, yeah, sorry, dying. But we all saw what went into it to the extent, say, they ashas, but still we couldn't see anything. Do you understand? It's, yes, campaign time, the promises never be brave, but as to the implementation,
okay, but according to some people, no way a gimmicks because they know say they cannot do the 24 hours economy, so they've started with excuses. Said they are share
well, it is a different side of men can say a buy no or deba, and it cuts across. Said the who is a 24-hour economy no. It encompasses all the sectors. Do you understand?
Okay.
Everything should be running just as we have the do you understand? And see, it cuts across because he started talking about the amount of money they will pump into the 24-hour economy itself. He's talking about interest rates. Bank of Ghana also so that who said 24-hour economy. He started talking about connectivity. He talked about raw materials. Now, Ministry of Agriculture, they have to also come in and ensure, say, at least, say, private sector, Bana said, they are relying more on a local producer. At least the Agriculture Ministry, I equip farmers, I'm meeting that target. There should be connectivity. There should be roads. I bet me a movie. Most of the raw materials into where a juma bet me akoso enti oboboso so that at least minim say be omadi in Kenya aka ho asem dada de but o magana for aso ate enti e kina bi no ti say aha no ntimi nkofa na e mfiri won fa ma enti ama to 24-hour economy na say interest rate across enti now we are not getting more private entities to come in because ye dinka say 24-hour economy, no, better rely more on private sectors.
Government
government can't, but as to initiative, in the public sector, we are still yet to get to know. Do you understand? And yes, it cuts across and yema be and or starting or mama how we are hoping say during the lunch, you be who say okay. Now, government has set this and that. At least it will kickstart the program. Let's say a pilot section being the best chance to cry. So okay, now a guso ye juma ye need to be a
okay, but they now work on road interest rates in nema and all that, meaning that nina no serious and as a key things are. This whole 24-hour economy. Any hono, let's say 24 hours economy. Yentimi Sana nko 4% or mama Ghana for 10 say a fairly yentimi anye.
He stated that so Bibeji loan now he has 12 months to pay or 24 months to pay with such interest rates. Ebayeding. Am I in New York say because we private sector Bibeji loan say or the barber share jumemu. Nani tia be anything. na emre be so no ntimi ntua na mo ba betata na it won't encourage other people to invest in that kind of economy. Enti was starting boboso although you be start you be launch na make as a policy ne de enya ba kwan bia so no you be start.
Okay.
But as to say ebe kwa animu ama ye hu se ye adwuma no eno no na ye nyina ye den ye be hwe enti waka Bank of Ghana so be hwe interest rate be ye hu adwuma agric sector be hwe no so aye adwuma me say if there's a company or be so rely on local producer, so it cuts across. Do you understand? Enti I mean, that is what he's saying. It doesn't mean say A B A ain't me maso.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the abusian for to you want to say, oh, the mu ye or muka say a day be difficult. Then say, and na John Dramani Mahama be die and it's 24 hours economy. No, they say there's a possibility say you see a bedding, but I don't just say ain't me and your ho. Ain't any na wo man Ghana mu ha say you be sure baby a ebeko akwa kudu.